share the story. Can I share? I mean, you posted about it on your blog. So
I'm recording it.
One day,
I'm so happy.
and I was, this is how I met Dwan. She was, sorry, I'm gonna cry. She was talking about how she was gonna go and donate some toys to the Children's Hospital, and we had issued a Random Acts of Kindness challenge for the month of December. So I was really interested, and I didn't even know you that well. So I just started tweeting her, well, that's such a cool project. Why are you gonna go do that? You need to participate. You need to blog about that because we're issuing a challenge. She's like, well, my daughter was in the hospital last year, and people brought us these stuffed animals, and it just meant so much to my daughter. And I said, well, wow, what happened to your daughter? Why was she in the hospital? And so she just started sharing the story about her sweet daughter, and I don't know if I should share it or you should share it. Do you want me to share it?
You can.
Do you want to share it?
Well, my
Stand
daughter,
up, stand up.
Really hard.
Oh, let me.
Okay, when I was pregnant, my daughter had a stroke in utero. So she was born with cerebral palsy and epilepsy, and well, it's been a really long road, and she's now about to turn 7. And about a year ago, her epilepsy became really severe, daily severe, and nothing would stop it because she had brain damage. And the seizures were actually causing brain damage because she wasn't getting oxygen to the brain because the seizures were lasting so long. So the doctors came to us and said we have to do surgery. And so it all happened within like 2 weeks. And they went in and removed the whole left side of her brain. And so we were supposed to go in the hospital and only be in there for 2 weeks. And we were actually in there for 5 months straight. And in and out throughout the whole year. And we were in there through all the holidays, which we were really blessed because I used to work in the corporate world. Well, when all this happened, it's like, you can't really work. You have to be with your daughter. So families did come, and they brought us Christmas presents, and they brought us things. And it meant a lot. I had 2 other children. So this Christmas, we wanted to do that too. And so we do things like that. We try to give back. And I volunteered with Brothers and Sisters, and Make-A-Wish sent us to Disney World, and so it's just I'm very blessed.
God love you, honey. Sugar to come up here, and Sugar this afternoon. So we need to use the gifts from the contest to Mom It Forward. And
Do you want the sticker on your picture? Ready? 1, 2, 3, over here. Great. One more. 1, 2, 3.
By the way, everyone, this is an example of bloggers who just started in the last few months.
Rock on, sisters.
No memory stick. I think I got one picture.
okay, so here. You have a card. I'd love for you to read the card to everyone, and then we'll let you know what you're getting. We're not done giving.
Can I just say, when you were doing your speech, I was like, oh my God, I just hope that she's talking about you. And she goes, oh no, I didn't enter. There's no way. And all of a sudden you're like, Dawn, I'm like, ah! I was like,
yeah, because my oldest, my middle child's the one that has the disabilities, and my oldest wanted to enter because we wanted to donate the printer back to the Children's Hospital, because when we were there, she had to do homework there. Yeah, the printer giveaway. So we were going to do a vlog and enter for it so we could give it to them. Because when she had to do her homework there, we never had a printer. We would always have to ask the nurses to use the office printer and stuff. And she would just get so bored. She was older. And so her and this other little girl that was actually in the hospital, they used to play on the computer and always wanted to print things. And so we thought, oh, that would be so nice to be able to. So.
I have a question. I'd be the only one in the room that maybe not doesn't know what the contest is, or I have no idea what that is.
Sugar, how about it? It's Casey? Casey's yeah, Casey. I was going to say, Casey, can you share?
I think I could probably. I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
This isn't my normal voice, so if you guys want to listen to my normal voice, it's on radio.
Can you guys all hear?
A few months ago, I was approached by BuzzCore, and they asked a few bloggers if we would pass on some HP Magic, and they gave us $6,000 worth of HP products that we got to play with and pass on to somebody. And what I wanted to do with the HP, the whole package, because we had to pass it on to one person. And there was some, Casey, we were like going back and forth in our own chat area going, how do we know? How do we know that they're really going to do something else with this, that they're not full of crap and that they're not just going to keep it and like just keep it in their house or sell it on eBay, or because things like this happen on the internet, And as people were entering, 2 entries stood out. Thankfully for me, the other entries that stood out, one elsewhere. I'm like, thank God, because I wasn't sure that I could do it. But Carissa and Jill had put together a video, and I had friends of mine judge with me, and they were ineligible. And they still think my blog is just some silly little diary, so I'm like, whatever. And they read all these stories, and they were like, these girls are going to do something. And I was like, I'm glad you all said that. And I knew from just communicating with Carissa and Jill that they would make it continue. And my intention was that this prize go to somebody that would keep going, and not just go to somebody where it was like, yay, they got a computer, but yay, they got a computer to do something greater for their family, something greater for their community, just something greater for everybody, maybe coming back to all of us just with their stories. And so knowing who Jill and Carissa were touching, I knew that it was going to go to the right place. So that's when we announced that GNO girls were going to win the HP Magic Giveaway.
Okay, so here's your prize. So we chose these specific things just because we know that you're trying to get an education. You need to be able to work from home. You need to be set up so that you can do that. And we also think your daughter's so sweet. And so, anyway, do you want to share that?
Do you want me to read the card?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. yeah, I did. Okay. Go ahead.
It says, Mom at Forward would like to take a moment to honor you for embracing the true Mom at Forward spirit. You serve and reach out to others while at the same time seeking strength and support from others to achieve success. And you do this all in the midst of challenging circumstances. Please accept the gift from us to help yourself strengthen your community and create a successful family.
So she gets an HP Touch Smart computer. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with that. It's a really high-powered, nice machine. Microsoft software to go with it, and then a little Kung Fu Panda DVD for her daughter. So,
MommaDJane.
MommaDJane on Twitter. Everyone in the room, make sure you follow her.
yeah. So basically, this is the essence of Mom It Forward. We want to just keep momming it forward. So please come be a part of us so that we can change the world one mom at a time. And what?
You got one more thing.
Yeah.
It's still in the works, and the girls are working on it. But there is one more awesome mom who, when I contacted them, I was like, you guys have to make sure that she's part of this. I can't give it to 2 people. Please make sure she's part of it. So you have to stay in touch with what's going on with them. This isn't the end of it. Dwan, you got like the best prize. We were backing away going, oh my God. But when they told us what, you're going to school from home, you've got the kids and everything else, we're like, this is perfect for her. There is one other mom that's going to get something, and they're going to be blessing her as well. So please stay tuned.